Welcome to Personal Narrative Notes. So, this is going to be a very brief slide presentation. Just want to quickly review or introduce with you the personal narrative. This will be your first essay assigned to you. And just want to briefly discuss, and for some of you, uh, this may be a review. You may have had experience just recently writing essays or writing short works. For others, this may be your first time in a very long time writing a formal essay. So I just want to go over some basics. And so we start with the personal narrative. Now, what a personal narrative is, it's an essay about an important moment in your life. So essentially, you are writing about yourself and you're going to choose about one moment. Now, it could be a positive moment or it could be a negative moment. But the most important item to keep in mind is how did that affect you? So you'll be describing the events, and we'll go into that in the later details. But it's typically you want to focus on an important moment in your life, and it could be a positive or it could be a negative. So that's what a personal narrative. Now, what goes into the personal narrative, we want to start with something that could be a review of something very basic, a paragraph. I'm sure all of you know what a paragraph is. And typically you'll hear different versions or different explanations or requirements. But for a very, very simplistic and very basic, paragraphs, usually 5 sentences or more. At the minimalist, 5 sentences. You want it to be more, and we highly recommend more than 5 sentences for paragraphs. It all depends on what's required in your writing. Also, you want to keep in mind the details and descriptions that go into your writing. So some may require more. So again, typically we want to recommend there be more than 5 sentences. So next, the structure of your essay. So again, typically a formal essay is more than 5 sentences. I apologize, more than 5 paragraphs. However, you want to look at here the 5 paragraph structure. This is a very basic. I'm just going over the minimalist. Um, so the first paragraph is usually the introduction paragraph, the beginning. And then the paragraphs in the middle will be called the body paragraphs. And the conclusion paragraph is the final paragraph that will summarize everything that you and give a synopsis of what you wrote. And we'll go into detail what those are. Typically, introduction paragraph. This for the personal narratives, it gives you information about who you are and where you come from. Again, you want to go into some background, introduce yourself to the audience, establish the setting for the event. So remember, you are choosing that one event and you're explaining, laying the groundwork. Establish that setting. Where did it take place? Trying to answer that. Use description. And then what is the important moment you are going to write about? Okay, that is going to be your thesis. That is going to be your topic sentence, your thesis statement. What is this important moment? Now, going into the body paragraphs here. The body paragraphs, as it says there, it's in the middle. They're so important to any essay. What the body paragraphs focus on, each one usually focuses on the major event. So again, you are writing about an important moment in your life. Now you're going to write down now and chronicle those major events that happen. What happened before it, what happened after it, what happened during it. But you want to focus on the major events in each paragraph and the details. Describe what happened in those. So again, it's about you, and you are narrating this event that happened to you, trying to explain what effect it had on you. If it's a negative experience, negative moment, why was it negative? If it's a positive moment, what was positive from it? And in your conclusion paragraph, it's the final paragraph, the summary. And in this conclusion paragraph, in a way, you give a brief synopsis of what you wrote about. And then you want to be able to reflect in this conclusion paragraph. What did you learn from the experience? How have you changed, or have you changed? How did it affect you essentially? And then where are you now in your life based on this moment? So, this is just, again, a brief synopsis of what a personal narrative is and what to expect from it. So, thank you, and I will see you in the next video.